Hey everybody. So I noticed that some of you were having trouble with the homework and it seems like it's the same problems over and over again. So I decided just to make a couple quick practice problems. Here they are right here. Look at the problem, pause the video, work it out, and then press play and you can see my solution. So I'm just going to go in order. Here we go. So this one right here, we need to figure out the circumference of the circle, same thing for all of them, and I'm going to be looking for exact circumferences. The first thing you need to know is Pythagorean Theorem. So Pythagorean Theorem, we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. In this case, for a and b, they're going to be my legs. So if this is 12, this one's 7, that makes that leg 7, same thing. So I've got 12 squared plus 7 squared equals c squared. 12 squared is 144. 7 squared is 49. Add these up, you get root 193. And I'm going to take the square root of both sides. The reason why is because I want to get rid of that square there. Square root of 193, don't know what that is. The square root and square, those symbols cancel, so we have c. Second part, circumference equation. Circumference equals pi times d. So in this case, our diameter is root 193. The pi is pi. And our units were feet. And that's it, done. Nothing else to it. Here's this one, pause it if you need to. All right, so in this case, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I've got 15 squared from there, 4 squared from there equals c squared. 15 squared, 225, 4 squared, 16. Add them up, I get 241 equals c squared. To get rid of that square, square root both sides. Square root of 241, you can't do it, so just leave it alone. And we know that circumference equals pi times diameter. So we've got our pi, our diameter is root 241, and our units are meters. That's it, done. This third one here, I've got 31 meters by 6 meters. So I've got 31 squared plus 6 squared equals c squared. 31 squared is going to be 961 plus 36. So when I add these two together, I'm going to get 997. To get rid of that square, take the square root of both sides. This is not a perfect square, so I'm going to leave it alone. So root 997 equals c. Remember, circumference is equal to pi times diameter. So if my diameter is 997, put the pi on the end, put your units, which is meters. And that's it for that one. Let's keep on going. So right here, 4, 15. So I've got 4 squared plus 15 squared equals c squared. 4 squared is 16, 15 squared is 225. Add these two together, you get 241. Again, that's not a perfect square. So we take square root of both sides. We have to leave it there since it's not a perfect square. Don't worry about simplifying it now. Square root and square cancel out, so we have c. Circumference equals pi times diameter. So our diameter, 241. There's our pi. And the units are meters. And that's the circumference of that circle right there. Right here, these ones are interesting. So remember, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now, some of you might be wondering, what did he just do there? Well, check it out. This is my a and this is my b. So here's my a squared plus my b squared equals c squared. Now, the square root and the square cancel, which is why I canceled here and so forth. So since these cancel, what you really end up with is 12 plus 12 equals c squared. Now, 12 plus 12 is 24, so you have 24 equals c squared. You still want to get rid of that square there. You want to know what the diameter is. So we're going to take the square root of both sides. Square root of 24 we can't do, so we get root 24 equals c. Again, circumference equals pi times diameter. So we've got root 24 times pi, and our units are meters. This last one, just like this one, try and do it if you can. Okay, so remember, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. My a and b are both root 11. And it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. These cancel, so we end up with 11 plus 11 equals c squared. 11 and 11 is going to be 22. We want to get rid of that square in the c, so take square root of both sides. We get root 22 equals c. Circumference equals pi times diameter. So we get diameter, which is root 22 times pi meters. By the way, notice that I've been putting the numbers in front of pi. Pi customarily goes after the numbers and then units on the end. If you understand all that, you should be totally set for the quiz. Rewind this video, watch it over and over again. I hope that you tried to work out the problems instead of just watching me do it. But even if you did that, go back, see if you can do it on your own. All right, good luck, everybody.